It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's game 2 of the ALDS between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Two great hitters lead their... In is Joey Votto now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely.
Hey,
0-1. Here's
steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Leading off for the Tigers, catcher Joe Miller.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Nick Castellanos now.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in, Avisail Garcia. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And here's Tyler Saladino. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 delivery ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And Ice trying to pick things up where he left off. Joe Miller. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Castellanos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Miller rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Miller. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Miller. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. To short, hit hard. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Detroit. Digging in once again, Joe Miller. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Our paid attendance at
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers. Stepping into the box, Joe Miller. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Miller.
Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, now I know we're in a postseason game. Look, both starters are out of the game, and as often we see, it comes down to those bullpens. Get in the bullpen, and whichever bullpen holds up, that's usually who wins the game. We'll see how this one plays out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary. Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
A runner at first with no outs here. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing to discuss.
Ready for another chance? Joe Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a flare out toward right center. Sierra ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yan Gomes.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that...
Digging in to try it again, Joe Miller. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. This ball will be chopped foul.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. The fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ready once again, Joe Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Let's get ready.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Striding in once again, Joe Miller. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so...
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Now at the plate, Joe Miller.
Joe Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Nick Castellanos now.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Miller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Spangenberg. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Tigers get just.
Yeah, we need you right here. One time.
Ready for another shot now. Joe Miller, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Joe Miller.
Joe Miller.
Into the windup and the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
The good hitters make adjustment pitch to pitch, and we just witnessed it right there. Back-to-back changeups. First one, he swings through it. Second one, he gets a base hit.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
This is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. 4 hits in 16 tries. There goes Brantley. Pitches. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game. So
ready for another chance, Joe Miller. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High in the air out towards shallow right. Naquin is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice.
Striding into the box, Joe Miller.
Let's go right here, man. Let's do it.
Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let him come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral. Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the